Right, hello everyone, welcome back to the Bieberfelde mod. So, if you remember at the end of the last episode, a random shooting person appeared in the hotel, and when I went to arrest them, it crashed the game. Now, actually, I went back to the save off camera and redid what I did, and as I saved it, it crashed, which corrupted the
Someone
save.
has suffered a stroke. Treat immediately and take the victim away.
Which means, as much as I genuinely tried to continue from where we left off before, that is definitely now not going to be possible. So, we're here in a fresh map, and we have somebody with a stroke in this here county.
On the way.
So, are they inside the restaurant? They must be.
On our way.
Right, okay. We'll get the ambulance in here. Give it some room. Where's the paramedic? Paramedic's coming in a different way. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so we'll get the paramedic in here. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Go! Okay, there we go. Right, get out.
What's up?
Now then, get your emergency case. Strokes are serious.
Will do.
They are probably one of the most serious things in the game. Well, in fact, I think that's
On our way.
crap. Where is she? Oh, there she is.
I'm on
Oh, okay. Alright. So we're going to require Christoph for this one. Straight off the bat, we need Christoph. And I'm trying to think of an ideal place to land it. Probably here is going to be the best place. So we'll mobilize that there, and we'll grab one of the traffic cars. In fact, grab the traffic car and the traffic unmarked car. So we'll get them over here to come secure the roadway
On the way.
next to the school. And so our doctor is doing the treats. So Christoph's on the way, Popo's on the way. Alrighty then, let's just fast forward until they get here. So, do. So police are arriving. Okay.
On the way.
Right. Okay. Road is now blocked off and ready for Christoph to make the wonderful appearance.
Got it.
I understand from the mini-map that he is on the way. I don't know why the helicopter is a he. I just don't know. Right, down on the ground. Good stuff. Okay, ideal. So, let's get you out. You're going to get the stretcher, so you're going to be part of the team that does the extraction. So casualty is ready to go by air ambulance, so let's just get them uplifted if I can.
I'm on it. Listening. Will be done immediately.
Right then, let's just try and get some screenshots. There. Okay, so let's get you into here. There we go. Okay. So our injured person is ready to get taken to intensive. Yeah. I like how it has to tell you to press it before it will let you actually press it and it works. So yes, it's definitely a good decision to get in the air ambulance. And now it's going to go away. Perfect. Okay, so they're clear, which means we can now get these guys mounted and back to base, mounted and back to base, mounted and back to base. Idealio! So this is probably a good time to take a little save.
Medical emergency. Someone has fallen and is slightly injured. Treat and remove.
Well, as the game has just alt-tabbed, yes, we have a new emergency. So what we're going to do, we're going to head all the way down to here, and it's a slight injury, so we'll just grab out any old vehicle. Oh, I think old is the key word here. Yeah. Got a Mercedes Sprinter Classic, so we'll get that out to the camping ground, the petrol station near. Okay.
On the way.
So I'm not actually seeing the casualty at all. So let us get assistance. Ah, there they are. Okay.
On our way.
So we'll get them there and that'll be fine and dandy. So one thing I want to do... Okay. Yeah, I want to explore the upgrade options for this car, because apparently you can upgrade it. I'm not quite sure what that actually does. But anyway, let's go here. So, right, let's get here. You get a medical bag, you get a stretcher. We expect this to be relatively short-lived. So, yeah, they're in reasonably good nick, to be honest. So, right, this car's back, so we can upgrade it. So I'm kind of curious. Ooh, okay.
There are reports of a traffic accident involving several vehicles. Treat all casualties and take them away.
Oh shit, son! Ambulance versus car. Ooh, grim. Okay, fine. Let us see if we can mobilize technical rescue teams. No staff for the light rescue vehicle. Okay, that's a smidgen annoying. Let's get the traffic van packed up with beeps and get it going. That's going to piss off a lot of people, you know. Having a BMW and then having it upgrade to a Audi. It's going to make a few people upset. Right, anyway, it's just outside of here. So, I think we've got... Oh, crap, we forgot to mobilize the heavy rescue. So we've got an ambulance. Oh, yeah.
On the way.
Heavy rescue.
On the way.
We'll get that out. We'll get the traffic police out.
On the way.
And we'll get you guys out. It's never nice having to treat your colleagues. Right, you get this, you get this. So, let's start treating the people on the ground. We'll need to see who gets here first. I like it's actually a chain. Look at it. Okay, casualty status is not too bad. Not good, but not too bad. Now it's saying there's 5 casualties. Oh yeah, because we've still got this one. So let's just get you uplifted for the moment. Okay, so you're gonna mount, preferably quickly. Quickly. Right, hospital. Okay, fine. So there's 4 casualties in total. So what we want, we actually need you to kind of be here. So we'll get you up here, and then you can come in here, I guess. Go.
Listening.
Right. Okay. Fine. So
On my way.
let's get the road closed here.
On our way. We'll be done immediately.
No. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know what you're doing. But stop it.
Listening. On my way.
Right. Okay. So now we'll get.
On
We'll
my
need to get this lot
Be done
away.
immediately. Yeah?
Okay.
On my way. Yeah? On our way.
So you're gonna come out here. Now, where is this goddamn rescue truck? Like, where is it? What? Okay, it's going here. It's going to drive across the corner of the map. Fine. Oh, this game is not a smart game at all. Right, okay, let's try and get rid. Well, let's just get you all the way back here.
We'll be done immediately. Listening.
Now we'll get you
On the
in.
way. Got it.
Nope, wrong
On the
way. That'll do. Yeah, okay, it's fine. We're just quite happy to let people die because, come on. Right, yeah, there we go. Good. Right, get out. You two, both get heavy shears.
Yeah.
Because the rescue unit is the only one that has two. So we need to get somebody out here, which is probably going to be a casualty. And we need to get you out. Right. We also need you out the way.
Got it.
No.
On our way.
This one. There we go. Right, good stuff. Okay. Right, so what we're gonna do here, let's get you a stretcher. So there's 4 casualties and 2 ambulances, so we could probably do with a couple of other ambulances, and I'm gonna hazard a guess that we need a doctor. So we'll grab another doctor unit, and we'll get these guys up to the scene. Everybody is available and ready to go. And this is getting a wee bit busy, so it's probably a good time to take a quick save again. So, that's the Alt-Tabby Tab done, so let's get these guys up to the scene.
On the way. What's up?
Okay.
Listening.
Right, so what we're going to
Will
do
be done immediately.
is we're going to get this guy back into the back of the ambulance.
Will be done immediately.
Okay, so now we've got 2 casualties out. You were in the back of the ambulance, which obviously means you had some need for treatment. Christoph, that's a Christoph job, and you are a Christoph job. Okay, god damn it. So we need Christoph again, so let's extend our cordon. Now, Christoph might not actually be available because of bad weather, but we'll have to try. So, ring an alarm for Christoph, we'll get it to land. We'll get it to land here. Okay, Christoph has accepted the call. So, that's good.
Yeah.
That's fine. You drop this, you drop that.
What's up? On the way.
Aha, okay. So, ambulances are starting to arrive. So what we're going to do,
What's up?
we're going to get you sorted.
Listening.
So you need to treat this
Let's
person.
go.
Yeah. Okay, now the paramedic is in good nick. So let's get you a
Will be done
stretcher.
immediately. Listening. I'm on it.
No, you need to lift the paramedic. Please lift the right person. Right, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna get you in here, and we're gonna get you in here. No, you need to get into
What's
your
up?
vehicle.
On the way. On the way.
Okay, let's move here. Go. Okay, do it. So now, can you get in if we mount? Yeah, there we go. Right, so can you go to hospital? Yes. Right, so we'll get these guys off the hospital for the moment. So one of these poor people is going to have to go by road.
Yeah.
And the other one is going to be taken care of by Christoph as soon as it arrives. So, the shears have been sorted. Where's the other dude? Oh, okay, he's here. Right, that's fine. Right, you get out.
What's up?
Oh, Christoph. Christoph's here. So you're going to grab an oil binder, because there is some of that. And you're going to get a brush. Okay, we're at. So, let's grab a stretcher. Right, so you are going to take the patient from here. Wow, that's quite heavy intrusion into the engine compartment of this car, and that's massive. Thank God she didn't have a passenger, otherwise she probably would have harked it.
On the way.
Okay, so what we're going to have to do, we're just going to get prepared here.
Done immediately.
What's up? On our way.
So you're going to go in here. So let's get Christoph into the sky. Ugh. So Christoph's made 2 appearances. It's not the record. The record is 3. So while this is happening, you're the one with the brush, you're the one with the oil binder. Whoa, what? Disinfection or something. I am a little confused. Anywho, let's now get you to hospital now that Christoph is gone. It'll tell us to go intensive. That's fine. So we'll get you assigned. Well, it doesn't really need an escort when the hospital is like 2 seconds away. Anyhow, let's get these guys uplifted. So 1 and 1. Okay.
On the way.
Let's get this scene sorted.
Listening.
It's taking a wee while to brush. Ah, right, okay, so they're done. So you can kind of head back to
Building on
base.
fire,
Oh!
caused by electrical appliance short-circuiting. Extinguish all fires and if necessary, treat all casualties and take them away.
Okay, where's the building fire? Oh, it's this one, right? Okay, this is a decontamination thing. Oh my giddy goose. Okay, fine. So, we kind of need to mobilize quite a lot of stuff here. Let's mobilize you. Yeah, which one's Hazmat? Which one's Hazmat? Which one's Hazmat? Hazmat. For where? That one's Hazmat, right. So it's alarm for you, and alarm for you. I'm going to deploy mass casualty as a precaution. We're going to need a police van loaded with peeps to come help us try and secure people. Right, anyway, how are we getting on here? So we're still waiting on one to come and lift you. There's another oil stain, so you get another oil binder. Right, okay. This is done. So let's get you guys up to the scene. Okay. You need to load up the hazmat unit. We'll get you to the scene just in case you need to be deployed. So we'll get you to here.
On the way.
Specifically here. Here we go. Right, okay, fine. So, oh! I didn't realise there was a wee drive-through road. Get the police to the scene to come and assist. Yeah, that's fine. Let's get command set up. Let's get you guys out. 4 of you are going to pick up breathing apparatus. Okay, so I've got 2 majors I need to deal with just now, so this is a bit of something. Right, let's get you to... Ah, crap. Right, this road can't be reopened yet because of this. Anyhow, right, this has all been done. So you've got breathing apparatus on, which will allow you to get changed into chemical protective clothing, but you can't do it here for reasons. So, you're now loaded. Let's get you up here. We'll get you up first. Right, okay. You firefighter. Firefighterman. There was a casualty walking down the road here. Yeah, right, so we need to grab her. Okay. Fair enough. Right, I also think we might be out of oil binder, so... Okay, no, thankfully this... Because normal engines only have 2 packets. Again, we're looking at a large-scale situation here, so I'm probably going to take one final save for this. Right, okay. Glorious. Glorious. Okay, so this is kind of an extreme situation that we've got going on here. So this, we're going to deploy you to here. Right, let's get you guys out. So we're going to get you... We are potentially looking at the standard after save alt tab. Woohoo! Okay, so let's get you there and click upon you.
On my way.
Right, I forgot the mouse. Yes, we at least have the mouse. Thank the giddies for that. Right, let's get you guys in. Right, whoever's from this car, mount up. Just for 1 second. Move it out the way. You guys come down here. You start unloading your pod. You direct traffic. You're going to come here and direct traffic. You're gonna come here and direct traffic. You lower your pod.
Yeah? On my
Right,
way.
okay. You come up here and attend to traffic. You guys get out.
Yeah?
You're gonna come and sort this.
Listening.
Right, let's, we need to kind of try and stop people from going places. Oh, and the commander can't do anything! What a
Be
surprise!
done immediately.
What an absolute surprise. Right, okay.
What's
Let's maybe get one of you in this just to move it away a wee bit. Okay, chemical protection pod is down, so let's get chemical. Ha 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 ha, which can't get from this. Woohoo! Okay, fine. So, really? We can't get hazmat equipment from the hazmat bloody unit? Fair enough. Let's call upon services of Engine 4 and Hazmat Squad. Really? I can't get chemical protective clothing from that. I can get heat protective, that's not going to really help me here. Is it only... Right, okay, so it's only that one that I can get it from. Fair enough. Okay, let's grab you.
On the way.
You're going to come back to station and acquire this pod. Right, okay. I don't, right, okay, well, we've got multiple casualties coming up. Right, okay, I need another police officer. Who's spare? There's got to be somebody spare.
Yeah? On
Right.
the way.
Let's get you these done. Right, okay, so what we're going to need to do.
On my way.
Yeah,
On my way.
right. We're going to have to stop halt civilians.
Consider it
So
done.
some of them will end up getting off the map before anything too bad happens. Right, are you guys ready to go? Yes, you are. Okay. So we've got full hazmat squad here. Let's get them
On
down
our
to the
way.
scene. In that case,
Listening.
it might...
What's up? On the way.
But we don't actually have a decontamination tent. Which is what I was hoping the pod would do. I'm not actually sure what the pod does. Let's also mobilize this. So Bieberfelde engine 3, pumper, hazmat 1. Here we go. So we'll get that alarmed. That's going to take a little while to happen.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So,
Listening.
right.
Understood. What's up?
Hazmat squad's here. Let's get changed into gear. Yeah, okay, there's only 2. That's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. Now, it says it's a fire, but I don't actually trust that it is.
Listening.
So let's get, can we get, yes, we can get chemical clothing, so that's fine. So this is now going to allow us to enter the building, which is quite important, for getting the casualties recovered, and trying to diagnose the cause of whatever the frippity is wrong. So
Listening. On the way.
that's happened. Have you got the pod? Yes, you do. Good stuff. Okay, so let's get going up here. I suppose we've got this place covered now, so let's just get you there.
Yeah.
You need to redirect vehicles. You need to redirect vehicles. And this police car is in the way, and that's fine. Still believe we're missing one police unit. Ah, you're in here. That's
On the
why.
way.
Okay. Well, let's move the van out of harm's way,
Yeah?
and
On my way.
we'll get the police car moved out of the way. Okay, right, so it is indeed a fire, so can we get... Yes, okay,
On our
so
way.
we'll need fire hoses.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we want to do is hook up here. This person does not belong to this. Well, can we hook up here? No, we can't. So what exactly can we do? Because there's no fire extinguishers in this game.
On our way.
Ugh, right, okay. How about this then? How about we get changed to normal clothing then? And then we'll give it to these guys. So what we want, let's get a fire hose. Right.
Will do.
Let's just start getting set up for this.
Yeah.
So you're going to hook up
No
here.
problem.
And we're going to
On the
place a
way.
distributor down here. So are these guys ready to move? Yes, they are. Okay, good stuff. Right. What we're going to do, we're going to get you here.
On the way.
Okay, I actually want you to go here, and then we're going to get pods. Ah, crap, that was too close. Okay, so he's now infected, which is brilliant.
Listening. On our way.
Oi, fair enough. Right, okay, you're going to spit out this pod. You get changed into... How do we remove breathing gear, actually? Don't think we can.
What's up? On our way.
Alright, anyway. Oh, crap. Right, so we are starting to get into a mass casualty situation. So we're now going to deploy the tent. Move this. We're going to grab ourselves... Oh god, I'm forgetting about the fact that this place is a wee bit
On
screwed
our way.
up. So let's get
Will
you
be
in
done
here. Let's get you
immediately.
to lift this. Right. Okay. You are going to come here. Go. Right. You guys all need to get changed into chemical protective clothing, which you can do by going to here. You need to set up the hazmat tent, which is huge. Okay.
Listening.
Let's get you to move out of the way here. Right, you, come in here. Okay, so what we need to do, let's start getting people.
Consider it done. Yeah.
You need to grab
On the
her.
way.
Oh god. Okay, right, fine. You grab her.
I'm on it. Yeah. On
Let's
the way.
get going.
Consider it done.
Okay, and second
What's
one
up?
of you.
Consider it done.
Yeah, this is going to be great. So we're going to end up with a nice big pile of bodies up here, which is fandabidozy. Right, okay, so you need to get taken to here. So basically we're just going to start
On our way.
getting people escorted down,
Will be done
get them
immediately.
cleaned
What's
up, so that includes people like you.
Consider it done.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys are going to go get
On
fire
our way.
hoses. You're
On
going to
our way.
move this basically down to here. Take a little final save. Because, yeah, we're gonna end up with quite a severe hazmat case. It's the first time I've had to use hazmat in quite a while. So I think what we might do is I might just run the episode length a little bit more so we can deal with the bulk of this. The biggest failing of mine so far is letting them get as far as they have got down the road. So, yeah. Okay. You grab this person, get
On
them
the way.
taken through to here.
Yeah.
Crap. Who's got people? Where are people? People? God damn it! They're all getting far away.
On our way.
Right. So we're. Crap. Where's it?
Yeah. I'm on it.
So you need to grab the little one. Is the fire out? I can't actually tell. Anyway, let's get
On the
you
way.
taken in here. You guys, you three in the hazmat suits. Yous are gonna get set. Oh, standard after save. Alti tabby. Right. Let's get you sorted. Okay, so this is.
On the way.
It has actually been quite a while since we've had chemical related incidents. Anyway, we've now got this done, but what we're actually in need of is ambulances. So. So we are now dealing with a mass casualty situation. So
What's
you
that?
guys are all free. So
What's
you,
up?
you, and you need to come up here.
On my
as
way.
quick as can be.
Yeah.
You're gonna pick up. No, okay, apparently we can't. Can you pick up this one? Yes, okay, so anyone in a breathing suit can't actually pick people up, which is a wee tad
up?
irritating. Anyway, right, we've got one person there. Who else is... Aha, right, so we've got this one. So let's get them frog march back to the...
On
this.
my way.
These guys are all fully deployed, so let's get going.
On my way.
Yeah, okay, we'll get them all parked up here and we'll extend this down a little bit.
Will be done immediately.
So, how's the casualty farm doing? Bad. Okay. So I think what potentially we want to do... Ah! You're sorted, so you can mount back to base and you can mount back to base. So this has all been dealt with, that's great. Seeing as we're here, we're going to phone in and actually get a second mass casualty unit brought out to here. Because that's going to be quite important. Right, fine. So...
On my way.
Right, did you guys... No, you didn't.
What's up?
Okay.
Consider it done.
Right, get in the building. Is there a fire still present? This is a burning question. Giggity. Right, okay. No.
On our way.
Fire's put itself out, that's fine, so let's just disconnect all that, drop equipment.
Consider it done. On our way.
We'll need to get these people sorted. Right, okay, you need to come through here with your
On our
casualty. Okay, fine.
Yeah. On my way.
Right, you pick up
Will be
1,
done immediately.
2, 3. Okay, so doctor is going to be used for clinical assessments,
On my way.
and then we're just going to get you guys
On my way.
to go into the mass casualty unit. So you get herself a medical tent, a medical bag. You guys are going to pop off in here. Right, so let's get them all
Will be done
decontaminated. Oh wait, yeah, that's a good point actually. I never considered that.
What's up?
So
I'm on it.
so the area is now safe, that much is
Will
good.
be done immediately. Listening. I'm on it.
So let's get you taken into
On
mass
the way.
casualty. Let's get
Listening.
you...
Yeah.
No, so
Okay.
drop.
On my way. On my way.
Right, you, doctor assess.
Let's go.
So doctor literally is just doing a quick assessment here and then we'll get them taken away.
Okay.
Okay, so we've still got 2 more.
Will be done immediately.
Okay, drop.
Yes. On my way. Listening. Let's go.
Oh god, these guys are bad. Okay, fine. Let's get them taken on in. So we're still... Oh wait, hang on. What? Oh crap. You there? Somebody? Anybody? Somebody from back here.
Yeah.
You come along and pick up this chappie.
I'm on it.
Right, okay.
Listening. On my way.
We're gonna need to get them placed on the ground here. So
Okay.
drop, drop,
Listening. On
drop.
our way.
Get back in and pick up.
Will do.
Okay, you're gonna come and assess this person. We're
On
gonna
the
get this
way,
one
yes.
dropped. Okay, assessment over. Back off.
I'm on
Assess
it.
this one. You come
I'm
do
on
this.
it. Listening.
You come here and drop this
Okay.
person. Right, okay. Let's just get going.
What's up?
You lift that
Okay.
one.
Listening.
You? What?
On my way. Yes. Listening. Will do. Yeah.
Right, let's get
Yeah.
them
I'm
put
on it.
in. Let's get them. Let's
On
get
our
somebody in
way.
here to come get this person.
Will do.
Oi, oi, oi. Right, okay.
On our
Do
way.
the mass casualty. Okay, right, let's just go. Let's get them marched down to... Oh god, I'm looking at the wrong place. So, I think I could probably do
On
with
my way.
another hazmat unit, I think. which I don't have here. I'll need to call it using the command tent, which we so helpfully got set up. So alarm, engine, truck, pumper, engine, truck. Oh god, there's not another hazmat unit. Okay, fair enough.
Will be done immediately.
Right, okay.
Listening.
Doctor, back
On my
off,
way.
come lift.
Consider it done. Will do. Yeah.
Okay.
On our
Well,
way.
that guy's not
I'm
very
on it.
well. You
Yeah,
get
I'm
lifted.
on it.
And get back in here.
Okay.
Ooh. Is he alive? No, he's well and truly goosed. Okay.
On my way.
You get plonked down.
Yes. What's up? On our
At this
way.
point, I can only focus on survivors. I don't think this is a survivor. Nope. Alright. Where's the last one?
On the way.
Right, okay. You go here, face that way. You come here
On the way.
now. Right, that's fine. Set up. Everybody out. You guys are gonna get
Will
in
be done
here.
immediately.
Right, okay, that's fine. Right, we're gonna grab
Yeah.
you four with medical cases. We're gonna start treating the people.
On it.
Now, I don't think I'm gonna be able to move
Yeah.
these. I don't know. We'll have to see. So let's now just try
What's up?
try
Will be done
this.
immediately. Roger.
Yes, we can. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. So what we want, let's get you over to here
On our
for
way.
this guy.
Consider it done. Yeah. I'm on it.
Okay. So we've got 2 mass casualty units set up for our 14 casualties.
Roger. Yeah.
Ah, okay, right, no we can't, hang on, drop,
Yes.
drop.
Listening.
You
on
there?
the way. Consider it
All we
done.
can do is stabilize for the moment.
What's up? On our way.
Okay,
Consider it done.
right, fine. So we've got 2 separate scenes for the same incident. I'm not sure what you here for. You guys need to go back to base. Okay, right, so like I said, we've got 2 separate scenes.
What's up? Yes.
I don't quite know what's happened. Right, doctor,
Yeah.
treat this person.
Consider it done.
Now
On the
you
way.
need to come along here and put down.
Okay.
You
What's
need to
up?
pick
Will
up.
be done immediately.
You
On
need to
my
treat
way.
this one.
Consider it done.
Deceased.
Listening. Okay. Listening. I'm on it. On our way. Okay.
Right, okay. Fair enough.
On my way. Yeah.
Patient is deceased, yes. Okay.
On my way.
So this is probably the most use that we've actually had of the pods.
Yeah. Let's go.
Pod system, which is quite interesting. Now, I don't think the fire doctor is going to be available. No. Can we get a doctor from up here? Because we're probably going to need it. Yes, yes we can. Okay. So, with no other hazardous patients, what I'm going to suggest that we do is is there anyone in this? Oh, there's one person in this. Patient is deceased. Oh dear. Yeah. Alright, fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to deinstall this. Okay, and then we're going to get you guys mounted up. You got that done, but we can't...
Yeah. On my way.
Oh yeah, okay, so
Confirming.
we need to get you to dehose. Okay, so we're going to get... Right, you need to come back to your car.
On my way. On our way.
Why is there no doctor at this guy? Oh, there is. Okay, that's fine. Oh, he's actually not in too bad nick. Right, okay. So what we're going to do here... actually, we can just get you back to base, can't we? Yes. So we can get you back to base. We can get you back to base. I don't know why you're leaving. Oh yeah, right. Okay, you're right. This one. So we're going to get another hazardous tent. We're going to relocate the hazardous tent up to the second scene. So we're going to get this put here for easy conveyance of the peeps. So far, everyone is alive except for our 3 fatalities. Now, this isn't going to work because you actually need to move. We're also going to get the doctor to relocate up here. In fact, do we really need the doctor? Yeah, we do actually because, yeah, we need to get... Oh no, we've got officers in the mass casualty tent. Yeah, okay, right, fine. And they've all been assessed, so perhaps we don't need them for the moment. However, we do have mass fatalities. So we'll get coroners dispatched to these guys. I think we're probably done with this. I'm quite surprised this doesn't have a hazmat tent. So this one doesn't actually do anything, really. It's got the hazmat logo and then it doesn't do anything. And you're struggling to get anywhere. Okay. So 3 fatalities. How many casualties have we got? We've got 6 casualties. So, let's call upon ambulances. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's that for just now. Oh, and then these 2. Yeah, oh hang on. Is it? Is that... I don't quite know what's happened. Right, anyway. So, coroner teams are starting to arrive to come and take up the casualties.
On the way.
So, you've got a person, so you go away. You... Yeah. We'll start getting our pods lifted. And we got 2 guys from here, so they're going to come down here.
On our way.
Basically, this is going to be the last of the ambulance contingent. So 14 casualties in total. Yeah, 14 casualties in total. 3 of which were fatalities. Let's now let's get you guys get out.
On the way.
No. What? Get out. Right. You stretcher and you stretcher. Let's take a save game.
What's up? On the way.
Right. You get near.
We'll be done immediately.
Let's move the ambulance so that you're not on top of the guy's head. Yeah, okay. Okay, so standard save game kind of nonsense with the thing and the nonsense. Right, okay, you've got your pod sorted, so you move your container to the parking position. Grand.
What's up?
Okay, we're going to escort, we're going to recover these 2. Let's get you out
Yeah?
and get a stretcher.
What's up?
Right, you out. You out. No, that was a command to stop. Let your person out. You, stop.
What's up?
Right, stretcher, get. Stretcher, get. Return. Hospital. Doctor required. Doctor required. Okay. Get out, get out.
Yeah? On our way.
Okay.
Listening.
Right, you to hospital. Can't need a doctor. You do this. You do this. Okay, you've got a doctor. You've got a doctor. You to hospital. Intensive. Nope, still need a doctor. You to hospital. Intensive. Nope, you still need a doctor. Okay, so needing a doctor is the word of the day. And where the hell is that? Okay, it's still trundling along. That's fine. Right, okay, so we're going to need a few more doctor vehicles out to our scene here. Oh yeah, right. These are the guys. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I remember what's happening. Let's get you guys out. So we're gonna recover you guys, and then the other two are gonna stay in here.
On our way.
So you are gonna get a stretcher and get our last casualty taken out of the box.
What's up?
Boom. So escort, that's fine. Right, so we currently need basically every doctor that we can get our giddy little hands on. So we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. Is that it? Yes, okay, right. That's the last doctor we have available for us.
What's up? Will be done immediately.
Okay, so there's now no more casualties, so let's get you out.
Yeah?
And you're gonna get in
On our
here.
way.
So now we can work on deinstalling this, which is fine. Let's get you put up. So that's that. Now, have you unloaded? Okay, you're still in the process of unloading the cargo container, which is fine. I believe our fire service has finally arrived. Yes, it has. Good stuff. Right, let's install our hazmat tent. Perfect. Okay.
Yeah?
Right, so
Listening.
you're not in bad nick, so we're gonna
What's up? On
lift
it.
you, take you to hazmat processing.
immediately.
How about this guy? How's he? Oh, he's in
We'll
quite
be
good
done
nick, to be
immediately.
honest. So we'll get him plonked to
On our way.
hazmat. This guy should be
On
okay.
it. We'll be done immediately.
Okay.
Yeah?
So we're basically just going to get all the victims taken for processing.
On our way.
Okay, so where are they coming out? They're there.
Okay.
Right, so these guys have all been deprocessed, so let's get them in there. So was there only 5? There was 4 there and 1 there, so yeah, only 5. Right, that's fine. Okay, good stuff. So, the hazmat part of this situation is over. The mass casualty part of this situation is still ongoing. So, we're going to get you back to base, and we've got people that are getting treated here. Fair enough. Okay, so we're still in the need of a whole heap of doctors. Oh, doctors and ambulances, I guess. So, you need to go to hospital if you can. Oh, you can. That's a pleasant surprise. We'll get you up here.
On my way.
Okay, let's get you back to base. And we're starting to get some of the doctors arriving, which is fine and dandy.
On my
So,
way.
1, 2,
What's up?
3.
On my way.
Is it just 3 we need? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. Okay, that's weird. I thought it was 4. Fair enough. Right, the fire part of this situation's over, so we can deinstall the command unit. Oh,
Listening. On my way.
which it won't let me do. Deinstall. There we go. Okay, just takes a minute. Right, fine. All of you guys are to hospital. So we've unloaded this. We now need to get the last pod lifted, which is this one. So we'll get you mounted back to base. Okay, so we've got 5 casualties that are under treatment here, and we've got ambulances for 1 and 2. So we need 3 more. Probably need the doctor, so we'll mobilize him. So yeah, this has turned into a lengthy episode, but still, yeah, it's good. It's good if you can keep it running on the same kind of topic. Right, so that's going to be 2 more ambulances required. Oh, you know what I can just do actually? I might just get... because it's going to be a while before they're actually ready to go, so we'll just grab this. So what we'll do, we'll start working on you immediately. So let's get the stretcher. So you guys are on the way.
Yeah.
You're gonna pick up a person, because they're not in bad nick now. Okay.
On the way.
So we'll get them taken off the hospital. Not even waiting for the tail ramp to rise. Right, anyway, what are you doing?
On our way.
Right, you need to make your way here.
Medical emergency.
Whoa.
Report of a circulatory collapse. Treat and take the victim away.
Where? Where? Don't see. Right, is there a spare doctor? In fact, I'm pretty sure we just had a doctor come out here. Yeah, so we'll do doctor here first. I don't know where it is. I'm going to have to click. Okay, there. Oh, yeah, I can see them. They're next to the car, which actually means I'm going to need the police on the quick. So let's mount them back to base. Right, you need to lift this. Right, have you got both your people? No. Where's your other person? Oh God. Right, okay, right. We need you here.
On our way. On our way. On the way.
Right, okay. So you come here. Now, right, out.
What's up? Let's go.
No.
On my way.
You need to do the thing where you twist it. There you go, right through.
On the way.
Come on!
On the way.
Alright, medical bag. So a severe heart attack is very severe, so let's see how severe the severe heart attack is. Yeah, actually not too shabby. Okay, right, that's fine. Okay, fair enough. So oh no, you're a doctor. Are you an ambulance? What I need is an ambulance. Yeah, okay, so we'll fire off an ambulance down to the scene.
On the way.
There's no need really for Christoph here. Right, let's start getting this sorted. So let's grab both of you out. You get a stretcher, you get a stretcher. We're still waiting on the extra medical transport, so I'm not sure exactly when they'll be arriving. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's grab you and you. We're going to go extract people from here. I think this is the extra medical transport. I'm going to keep the doctor around just in case. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm going to require 4 doctors actually. So, yeah. Let's just start getting a hold of doctors. No doctors available. Doctor available. Good, Larry. Okay. So it's been a bit of a messy day in Bieberfelde.
On our way.
Okay. So you guys are going to submit. Aha, okay, so our ambulance arrived. Get out! Right, okay.
Yeah?
One of you is going to get in here, one of you is
On
going to
our
go
way.
back there. You're... Yeah, to be honest, they're ready to get taken to hospital already.
Yeah.
Not too shabby. Okay.
I'm on it.
Right, let's get this person lifted. Okay, good. So both of you people will probably require doctors. Oh no, okay, only one does. That's going to help situation quite a bit. Okay, so doctor, go, hospital. Right, okay, fair enough. You here. You are gonna come here. Boop. You are gonna come here. Go. And We have one more doctor somewhere, don't we? Yes, one more doctor. Okay, so these guys are all ready to go, aren't they? Damn, that tree getting in the way. Cool screenshots. Okay, so what we're gonna do, let's fire out you and fire out you. You stretcher get. You stretcher get. You
What's up?
grab the that. You grab the that.
Yeah?
You go in
On
here.
our way.
You go in here. You're gonna come back in. You're gonna come back in.
On the way.
Alright. Now then, we're gonna go to hospital. And, yeah, blue lights. Blue lights. Wait, why won't you go? Yeah, okay, here we go. Fair enough. Okay, so we'll get all these guys removed. Get back in here. Get that lifted. And it's basically mounting back to base. Grand. You are on mount and back to... No, you need to... Yeah, you need to put that down. Okay, fine. So, that's that sorted. Let's get... In fact, we probably don't even...
Will be done immediately.
You didn't look like you needed a doctor particularly badly, so we'll get you popped in there. And will you let me... Yeah, that'll let me go to hospital. So that'll let you mountain back to base. And that's everything... Everything is now sorted. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this status quo
Medical
moment...
emergency.
Oh, crap.
Report of a circulatory collapse. Treat and take the victim away.
Alright.
On the way.
Where is it? Okay, it's inside this building. So, let's get you to the entrance, which is here-ish. Here.
On the way.
Right, okay, and we will deal with this incident in the next episode of Emergency 4 with the Bieberfelde mod, so I kind of hoped you've enjoyed this somewhat of a Hazmat special. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!